Hey guys, it's me, Mark Poole. I said I was going to do a Flash season 4 review when the episodes aired, but time just got ahead of me. So instead, I'm going to do a recap of the first half of season 4 and start off from there. Okay, so episode 1 starts off with Joe, Cisco, and Wally chasing Peekaboo around the city, and Iris is now the leader of Team Flash. But someone called the Samurai threatens the city and calls out the Flash. Feeling like they can't do this without him, Cisco comes up with a way to get him out of the Speed Force. Let's just say things don't go according to plan. Instead, he comes out at a different location than where they were. Me personally, I would have had Barry come out on his own, but I get it. Anyway, Barry finds himself at CCPD. Someone tells Cecile. Cecile tells Team Flash, but let's just say Barry is not really ready for visitors. While in the Speed Force, Barry experienced his entire life on a loop. While still in this state, he is blurting out past and future events. Like he was explaining the particle accelerator to Iris in season 1, or saying goodbye to his mom at the ending of season 1. Blurting lines from the future like we're going to need more diapers that might pertain to Joe or him. While Barry is writing his past, future, and present, Iris is admitting that she didn't want to get her hopes up, tried to remain strong, but she wants Barry back, and it kind of gets through to him. Meanwhile, Cisco is deciphering the language that Barry keeps on writing. I think these symbols actually might play a significant part in the rest of this season, maybe even season 5. Anyway, Iris lets herself get kidnapped to snap Barry out of it. Joe tells Barry. Barry is still saying lines from season 1 until Joe mentions that Iris might die. He uses all his power to break out of the pipeline. And just like that, the Flash is back. God, I love that suit. And no more Wally trying to top Barry's speed. Episode 2. Fresh out of the Speed Force, Barry decides to relax a bit and catch up on some shows. All of them at the same time. Meanwhile, a new meta shows up, and his name is Kilgore. Cisco showing off that beautiful suit's features. Some communication problems between Barry and Iris almost resulted in an accident. The dynamic is a little off now that Barry's back, but I love it when he does this move. So Iris decides to go to couples therapy. And things get a little bit heavy when Iris shows that she holds some resentment towards Barry for just leaving. On top of that, Cisco and Gypsy also having problems with Cisco blowing Gypsy off on a special 1-1 day. But they work it out. While attempting to stop Kilgore from killing his last target, Kilgore senses tech in Flash's suit and controls it. He activates features in the suit that blast Wally and knocks him unconscious. While Kilgore was distracted, Barry manages to get away. But Kilgore is still controlling it and activates the Life Raft protocol, which reminds me of this, which actually comes in handy later on. So they send Kilgore to Iron Heights, and he mentions that there are more metas like him. Anyway, episode 3. Introducing the second meta, her power is the control of luck. By reversing the luck of everyone around her, she has nothing but good fortune. This episode is kind of silly, like cartoony, but in a good way. Wally was sent a breakup cube from Jesse, so yeah. Anyway, Joe says the phrase, the house is, hey, look, Sully. I understand her motivations. She had a lot of bad luck. She's got some good luck for a change, but she's still kind of annoying. Anyway, Flash gets tied up, but they solve everything. So while dealing with Little Miss Lucky Charms, Wally went to Earth 2 to talk to Jesse about the sudden breakup. She tells him that she needs to work on herself, focus on herself. He gets he's gonna do the same thing. And CW, man, you're not good at relationships. Stop it. Anyway, Cecile tells Joe that she is pregnant. And Joe's face, oh my god, so it was hilarious. Episode 4, a crooked mayor. And Cisco meets Gypsy's dad, who is Danny Trejo. Cool. Apparently, he's the kind of dad that doesn't let anyone, and I do mean anyone, get close to his daughter. Introducing our next meta, who is on the bus, Ralph Dibney, cop turned private eye. Barry and Joe pay him a visit, considering that they're old acquaintances. Let's just say they don't get a real warm welcome from Ralph. You can tell there's some bad blood between them. And later, some thugs hang Ralph upside down, and Joe and Barry realize that he has longer legs than they thought. Freaking out, the gang frantically tries to figure out what's going on with Ralph. All the while, Barry and Ralph are having their issues. That's just sick and wrong. Just convinced that Ralph hasn't changed, Barry labels him as a villain. As well as the other metas. Caitlin tries to tell Barry to cut Ralph some slack, but it doesn't get through to Barry. He still sees Ralph as someone that can't be trusted. They fight for a bit, and then this happens. It turns out Ralph was blackmailing the mayor, but at the last minute he had to change of heart, didn't accept the money. Then the mayor proceeds to shoot him in the head, but look, Ralph's bulletproof. Barry shows Ralph that he's the Flash, encourages to help him take down the mayor, and Ralph gives him some useful information. The name DeVoe. And Barry does that whole memory thing. You know that thing that happened when he figured out who Savitar was? So now Barry has a new mission. He has to figure out who this DeVoe guy is. Episode 5, Girls Night Out. Feeling like her choices for the last 6 months might put her friends in danger, Caitlin decides to leave. But it is Iris's bachelorette party, and she's invited. So Felicity's here, so they're not really taking no for an answer. What the hell is this guy? I don't know. What is he? A meta? Is he an alien? Mutant? Anyway, he came looking for Caitlin. Barry gets drunk and starts blurting out he's the Flash. Barry's really funny when he's drunk. He just like carefree, just lets it all go. Anyway, Caitlin turns into Killer Frost. She goes after Amunet Black to tell her that she is done and she's not coming back. Amunet tells her that's a big no because when they start marketing the tiers of Meta Human number 4, she's gonna need a bodyguard. Just before they start killing each other, Iris gets involved and gets Snow out of there. Then Snow tries to breach to a different Earth, but Amunet Black beats the crap out of her. Next, we have this whole heart-to-heart friendship talk with Iris. The girls try to figure out how to stop Amunet Black in the deal. The buyers like what they see and they want in. The girls get captured before they can do anything. So it was pretty much up to Caitlin to do everything. This is Seal operated this magnet to shut Amunet Black down, and they pretty much just let her get away. Never let your enemy get away. Anyway, this guy gets chased down. Don't really feel sorry for him. I mean, I kind of feel sorry for him. But still, though, the people that saved you, you told them to get away from you, and now look what's happening to you. About to get blasted. I wonder what he's going to use them for. I mean, I have some theories, of course, but I still wonder what he's going to do. I'm going to make a video about DeVoe's plan. I have some theories. Anyway, see you guys on part 2.